Hi, this is Ryan Neal from the USA offices of Neal Saddlery and Harness CowBoy Sewing Machines, and we're here at the CowBoy Warehouse overseas. And we're going to do a little featurette video on our Model 809 paring machine. The Model 809 paring machine is identical to a German design that was manufactured several years ago, and most of the parts are interchangeable between these two machines. The 809 paring machine uses a very common disposable razor blade design, and we do have these in multiple thicknesses so that if you're splitting heavier leathers, you can use a heavier blade. So this blade is thicker than the blade that's actually these particular blades, but these are just common razor blades. They're made for disposable razors that you can find at most hardware stores, or most drug stores. And these blades are the old style of blades that they used on the older style of disposable razors that they had many, many years ago, but they are still available now. So basically what the 809 paring machine is used for is paring down the edges of pieces. It works very, very similarly to a bell knife skiving machine, which is a motorized machine, but this is a much more economical version. It's offered at a much lower price than a motorized bell knife skiving machine. But what you can do with these pieces is if you're trying to pare down the edges of pieces, like for instance, if you're sewing two pieces of leather together, paring or tapering down the edges of each if you're using it in belt construction, or also if you're doing bookbinding construction, or if you're sewing leather wallets together and you need to have the edges tapered down so you can fold the piece over on the wallet, or if you were doing bookbinding, have the edges tapered down so you can fold the piece over on the edge of the book, or also if you were doing like purses or handbags too, where you need to have the edges of the leather thin so you can make a fold. That's what this machine is ideal for. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate this machine. We've got a piece of 3 to 4 ounce upholstery leather. It's pretty heavy that we're going to use in this machine. I'll go ahead and demonstrate it. So basically all you do is lift up on this handle, push the handle away from you. That forces the blade down against the leather, and the leather glides against a roller mechanism down here. And basically it's just a question of pulling the leather through the piece then at that point. And so you can see that what I've done here is I've skived along the edge of the leather, so now the edge of the leather is very, very thin, and so I can fold that piece over if I need to. Again, ideal for folding around a book binding or something like that. Now we do have different widths of rollers that are available for this machine. Right now I believe I've got either the 3/8 or the 1/2 inch roller in the machine. This is a 1/4 inch roller, and each width of roller will produce a different width of skive. So we have them available in 3/8 of an inch, we have them in 1/4 inch, we have them in 1/8 of an inch, and then we also have the full width roller, which is approximately 1 to 1 1/4 inches. So I'm going to demonstrate this now on a little bit thicker, denser piece of leather. And so, just to give you an idea about what this is capable of, this is a piece of like tooling leather that's used often in the construction of heavier wallets or also belts. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick demonstration showing how this machine would work on a piece of denser leather. So again, you lift the handle up, insert the piece into the machine, drop the handle, and then you just simply pull it through. Now right on the edge of the piece here, I shaved off a little bit too much. A lot of it depends on how you push the piece or how you pull the piece through the machine. But again, you can see here that on the edge of this piece, it's very, very thin. This is the piece that was not skived. On the edge of the piece, this is very, very thin, so it folds over very, very nice, again, if you're using it in the construction of wallets or book binding. So just to give you a rough idea of the capabilities of this machine, we do offer replaceable blades for these machines. If you do need them, you can purchase them direct through us, or again, you can purchase them through any drugstore. The heavier blade, this blade is thicker than this particular blade, and this again would be used if you're skiving really, really heavy pieces of leather. But this would give you a rough idea about what the machine's capable of. There are several adjustments on this machine. This particular adjustment over here is used to raise or lower the depth of the split, so that controls the thickness. We also do have a material guide that's available, that is on this machine right here, and this is adjustable in or out, which allows you to regulate the how far or how deep you'd like the machine to skive into the piece or into the leather strip. And then we also have an adjustable feature up here that allows you to adjust the camber of the blade, which is the angle by which the blade tilts. So again, that allows you to skive down the edges of pieces much more efficiently. So again, this is a demonstration video on our 809 series paring machine, and my name is Ryan Neal from the USA offices of Neal Saddlery and Harness CowBoy Sewing Machines, and I do thank you for your time today.